Hi everyone, I'm Carrie from the Genie Code Shop, and today I want to talk about the razor's edge. It's been said that the line which separates winning from losing is as fine as a razor's edge. Have you ever noticed that most people know what they should do, but very few actually do it? That's the idea behind what Bob Proctor called the razor's edge. It's a very thin line that separates the life you have from the life that you want. On one side is comfort, excuses, procrastination, and staying the same. On the other side is growth, action, discipline, and transformation. The distance between the two isn't huge, it's razor thin, but crossing it changes everything. Bob Proctor wrote a book called You Were Born Rich, where he explains many concepts of manifesting your dream life. I highly recommend you read his book as many times as it takes. I've read his book at least 25 times over the past 8 years. And you might recall Bob Proctor from the movie The Secret. Bob writes in a very relatable, conversational style, and the book is a very easy read. It's about 10 chapters long, and The Razor's Edge, I think, is chapter 8. The Razor's Edge is really that moment when you have a choice to make. Every single day, we're faced with these little decisions. Do I spend an hour working on my dream, or do I tell myself, I'll just do it tomorrow? Do I take that course, post that video, apply for that opportunity, or I just stay on the couch, where it's comfortable? Most of us already know what we want. We know the goals. We know the dreams. The hard part isn't figuring that out. The hard part is actually doing something about it. And here's the thing. Growth is usually uncomfortable. If you've ever felt nervous about trying something new, putting yourself out there, taking a chance, that's completely normal. In fact, that uncomfortable feeling is often a sign that you're growing. A lot of people think success comes from one big breakthrough moment, but I don't really think it works that way. Success is usually a series of small choices made over and over again. It's choosing to take one step today, then another tomorrow, and another the next day. That's crossing the razor's edge. Your future isn't created by one giant decision. It's created by all these little decisions you make consistently. The person you'll be a year from now is being shaped by the choices you're making today. For me, starting an online business at 60 was my razor's edge moment. I could have kept telling myself, you're too old, it's too late, I didn't know enough. Instead, I decided to take one small step and then another, not because I had everything figured out, because I didn't, but because I knew nothing was going to change if I stayed where I was. My retirement age was looming closer and closer, and there was always the worry that, will I have enough money? What will I do to keep myself from getting bored? The razor's edge reminds me that manifestation isn't just about wishing for something. It's about becoming the person who's willing to take action towards it. You can have a vision board, do daily affirmations, write in journals, and have all the tools in the world, but eventually you have to take the step. I want to give you some examples of how I've crossed the razor's edge in my own life and career. I've applied for jobs that I might not have been exactly qualified for, but I knew I would excel if I was just given the chance. Accepted a board position when I knew it required public speaking in front of large audiences of my peers. That was really scary. My current job, envisioning a role for myself and then actively pursuing it, but not stopping once I got there. Breaking away from my earth sign comfort zone of planning myself somewhere. Moving out of state twice to pursue a different path. At 60, starting an online business from scratch before I knew everything about it. Creating videos when I'm slightly nervous about being on camera, and this is probably take 25. Pushing myself by switching up my routine and doing something different every day, which is something you really should do. Manifestation without action is just wishing. The universe can open doors, but you still have to walk through them. Remember, God helps those who help themselves. You have to cross the edge. Today, ask yourself, what is one thing I've been putting off because it's uncomfortable? That might be your razor's edge. And on the other side of it, it could be exactly what you've been asking the universe for. The razor's edge isn't a place, it's a choice. Every day we decide whether to stay where we are or step toward who we're meant to become. And I hope you all cross over and create your own razor's edge moment. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you've done to create your own razor's edge. And I hope that you like this video and will subscribe to my channel. Thank you.